This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. So the Bucks win the tip, and Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
When you look back at that 2012 finals, the Thunder lost in 5 games to the Heat, and you looked at that young talent, Durant, Westbrook, Harden, now all MVP award winners, along with Serge Ibaka, a young, talented, energetic Serge Ibaka, and it felt like there was a team that was going to rule the West for a very long time.
Here's Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And the Thunder trading away Harden in the summer of 2012, but Brent unable to agree on a contract extension.
Well, OKC agreed on the contract. James Harden did not, and that's sort of the line in the sand that was drawn. And with the salary cap jumping up in subsequent seasons, they just had bad timing in terms of the frugality of what they offered up to James Harden. It's a decision that we talk about a lot. It's revisionist history, but at the time it was the move that OKC made, and I can't really argue with it.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And again, the Bucks miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Grant. Rebound collected by Snell.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
Here's Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Five to shoot. Over Bledsoe. And it's Westbrook missing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Henson. Back to Bledsoe. Henson with the screen. Down low. Goes up off the pick.
Well, I like this for Henson. He doesn't have to initiate anything. All he's got to do is finish.
Left side Westbrook. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, they're a little bit cold here. 0 for 4 to get this one going.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Snell. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there. With that size and length, tough to shoot over.
A nice shot by George.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen to the inside. Adams, some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's George. Lets it go from the wing.
PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances in that playoff. PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
They set the pick. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
Attack, attack, attack. That's Russell getting closer to the rim. He just gets more and more aggressive in there.
Here's Snell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, George. Ball stolen. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Right wing. Back to Grant. Picked off in midair. Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal.
Sweet finish from Paul George there. I like to see him get up to the rim like that.
Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Henson with the screen. Bledsoe for 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Thunder with the lead. Grant at the elbow. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Eric Bledsoe, if you're that athletic on the offensive end, why not on the D?
Pass to Grant. Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook. On the 3 off target.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
More signs of the game slowing down for Westbrook. He could have come off and beat the defender on his own, but patient enough to wait for the screen and use it to his advantage.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Adams. Snatched away. Here's Henson. Outside for Bledsoe. And the Bucks miss again. Westbrook with it. Stolen by Bledsoe. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
To the paint. Tries again. Back to Adams. That one good for two.
Well, Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
Henson with the screen. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Pass to Adams. Back to George. And here is Adams. Buries it down low. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, using his wide frame right there, Adams able to get the position he wants and drops it through.
Now Brogdon. He's covered by Westbrook. And here is Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Snell, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Patterson. Back to Robertson. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
I mean, can you imagine, Kevin, your teammates being worried about your physical health with how hard it is you dunk the basketball? Whew. But that's just who he is.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. It's stolen by Adams. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Now, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
DiVincenzo. Down low. Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
Pass to Patterson. From 12 feet out. George, no good.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
DiVincenzo hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Outside, George. Patterson, the screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Lopez. But they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Thunder making a change here. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of players that are so good moving off the ball.
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton. And if you go back, Mitch Richmond, where they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So J.J. and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Adams. They need this. Abrinas' shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Now Brogdon. 5 points in the game. To the right side. For 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Maker's got some impressive range, and when he gets some room, he's going to let it fly.
Screen by Adams. Ferguson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang. You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after 1. Well, there's one thing the Bucks have, and that's an abundance of players with tremendous length. It can make it very difficult on offenses to try to find lanes and gaps and seams to get in there and score. So the tighter they are defensively, the more disruptive the Bucks could be.
Thunder trailing by 3. And the Bucks embracing the trends towards long, versatile players.
Yes, this idea of positionless basketball has been something that's been a construct of the Bucks and their roster through recent seasons. The key is translating that into a much tighter, much cohesive defense.
DiVincenzo. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And there's always pressure when you have a superstar player, Brent. And the Bucks are trying to capitalize on that window right now.
And I think Giannis, even though he's young, understands that great players are judged on how far they can push their teams. What type of postseason success can the Milwaukee Bucks have around what it is that Giannis can bring to the table? He wants to retire in a Bucks uniform. He said that before, but winning makes that decision a lot easier. And maybe with the coaching change, they'll get there.
Screen by Adams. Jacks up a 3. Abrinas' shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Maker. They set the pick. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's Muhammad. It's hauled in by Adams. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Abrinas. Adams down low. He's got 6. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Pass to Maker. Back to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
Schroeder outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. His last touch by Schroeder. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. The one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the 3-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
And John Henson with the slam.
Bledsoe can be a problem on the screen and roll, reliable when he comes off and dishing it in those kind of sets.
Pass to Ferguson. They set the screen. Outside, George. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ferguson. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Abrinas. There's a screen by Noel. Back to Abrinas. Oklahoma City moving it around. To the middle. It's tipped. And that one's good. Noel.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Henson with the screen. To the paint. And slam dunk by Henson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's George. Again, Oklahoma City.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
Bledsoe outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Inside. Here's Noel. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Back to Abrinas. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George. Stolen by Bledsoe. Middleton right side. Outside, out of Kumbo. They grab their own miss. Kicks it down to Middleton. They shoot again, and it's good on the way up. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Noel with it. Pass to Abrinas. Stolen by Middleton. Here's on to Kumbo. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Here's Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Westbrook really did take his time, but in the end signed that $205 million contract for 5 years to stay in OKC, to make it his home. That's the largest contract in NBA history at the time it was signed. And I'd have to say, money well spent for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Henson with the screen. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's George. It's deflected. Here's Abrinas. Outside Westbrook. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance by Russell on the inside. Quick lift off the floor. And it allows him to get the things that other guys can't.
Henson with the screen. The kick out to Kumbo. To the left side wing. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Westbrook's got 13 points.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those nights. Right now, Westbrook, relentless.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs? That's the real question.
A nice shot by George.
Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
To the inside. Lopez.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Westbrook, no good.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Here's Maker. The three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead. Pass to George. .50 seconds left in the first half. Launches a three. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Westbrook up top. 13 points in the game.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Now Brogdon over Westbrook. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's George. Screen by Adams. Stolen by Bledsoe.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And Adams sends it back. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Stolen by Bledsoe. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Roberson. Outside Westbrook. Screened by Grant. And here's George. Guarded by Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Expanding his range. Can't hit that one.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. Westbrook's got 15 points.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Pass to Henson. Adams, some nice D. Thunder trailing by 6. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook. Now here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Middleton. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Schroeder with the ball. Now Grant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. An even 3-on-3 break. Antetokounmpo, no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, George. Grant outside. Here's George. He's got 16. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Adams sends it back. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Thunder trailing by 4. Screen by Adams. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And that's 20 points for George.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bledsoe with now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Henson with the screen. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Adams' shot is good. Brent, as we take a look at lineups around the NBA, teams trying to go with 5 highly skilled players at once. Where does that leave the traditional big?
Well, most teams just don't have one now, Kevin. I mean, they're just not on the roster.
They're hard to find, yeah.
Well, they're hard to find, but there just aren't many out there. So a lot of teams just elect not to have one. And what we're seeing over the course of the last couple years is the matchups when all of a sudden a Whiteside is going to see a Drummond, or you're going to see all of a sudden Valanciunas play against DeAndre Jordan. It's usually because you have one, we'll play ours kind of mentality.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Stolen by Henson. Pass to Snell. There's the double team with Grant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Bucks with possession here. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 4 on the clock. Pass to Henson. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, George. The 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now Bledsoe. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Wow, the energy from Bledsoe in this one, excelling at turning on the jets and getting to the basket.
Now here is George. 23 points in the game. There's a screen by Noel. And George, here we go. Doesn't go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Stolen by Grant. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Bucks leading by 4. Bledsoe with it. Henson with the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's Schroeder. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard. And Dennis Schroeder, a.k.a. Dennis the Menace, remember coming over from Germany, has been a great slasher and an attack point guard who likes to get around the rim and challenge some bigger defenders.
Patterson down low. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Maker. He has 6. Pass to Muhammad. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Muhammad's got his second basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Patterson with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Patterson being a little more assertive in the offense here tonight, ready to shoot that time off the direct pass.
Here's Brogdon. That one wide left.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
They get a hand on it. Here's Noel. Good D by Lopez.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Pass to Abrinas. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Left side, Westbrook. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Maker. The Bucks trail. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Muhammad. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Comets got 6. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
There's a good screen. And here is Brogdon. He has 7. Pocket 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Nice jump shot. Good. And now a 3-point Bucks lead. Now Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Bucks leading by 3. Now here's Brogdon. There's a good screen. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Noel. Up off the screen. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, and what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
Pass to Snell. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Now here's Noel. Here's Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Ferguson. Patterson, the screen. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Lopez. To the middle. Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Lopez a screen. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brogdon. On deep. Good D by Westbrook.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Patterson down low. And it's in there. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Henson with the screen to the inside. And slam dunk by Henson.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Pass to Ferguson. There's a screen by Noel. Now Patterson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 2. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook with it. There's a screen by Noel. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's Noel missing. Bucks trail by 3. Henson with the screen. Here's Snell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
Henson not a floor spacer. Offensively, you'll find him around the rim.
He's a pretty good finisher in there, but he doesn't get a ton of opportunities. You're right. Defensively, you just like his mobility combined with his length. That's a help.
Adams' shot is good.
Adams, such a physical presence out there on the glass. This is how he gets a lot of his points.
The 3, Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, George. Screen by Adams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Bledsoe outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over George. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game. Pass to Abrinas. Adams down low. And Adams with the slam.
And not a lot of range on Steven Adams' offensive game, so he understands those limitations and gets to the rack.
Here's Snell. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to Snell. Pass to Henson. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Here's Aprinas. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 6. Tipped away. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Grant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Timeout called the Bucks.
Timeout. And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
I don't think there's anything Giannis cannot do on the basketball court if he's doing that, because then you start saying things, Kevin, like, I don't think there's something he can't do. Did I say that already?
Adams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Just a great attack mentality. Got right through the defense to finish strong inside.
And here's Bledsoe. Henson. And Adams sends it back. Outside, George. Screen by Grant. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with the new 24-second shot clock. Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, he can only do so much against EB out there. Bledsoe remarkable when it comes to finishing through the D.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Henson. Fast break, Milwaukee. Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. And George, here we go.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Outside Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away. So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Up top, Adams. Pass to Robertson. Left side, George. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to George. .36 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes that one.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now Westbrook goes back up. He lays it in. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's a certain mindset, Kevin, right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. But he stays with it. Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 2. 50 seconds left in the game. Here is Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Off the screen. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Screen by Adams. Inside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Knocks it loose. It's George on the wing. Yes!
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
To win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up.